that is sent into the chat box. Okay. So guys, once again, welcome to the session. It's a very, you know, very blessed day to walk you guys through a very interesting topic. Okay. Upon the advent of artificial intelligence in the whole landscape of things and in the whole structure of everything. The topic we'll be walking us through tonight is basically how AI skill recruiters, okay, how recruiters that still have a bit of AI knowledge here and there, okay, how do they test you during interviews? Okay, how do they test you during interviews? Okay, and this cuts across several stages as well. Okay, so if you want to also handle recruiters from the traditional workspace that are not in the technical workspace, how do you also wow them? How do you make sure that, apart from your CV, apart from your portfolio, how do you even optimize these things such that they are able to, get in touch with you, they are able to easily align with you and the likes like that, okay? And how do they test you during interviews? Okay, what should you expect in your interviews, and so on and so forth like that. And this topic tonight is going to cut across not just, maybe you've gotten a job and you've gotten called up for an interview or something. It's also going to cut across, some very important topics like how do you even get to meet yourself in an interview, which automatically translates to how do you get these AI-based jobs, okay, that everybody has been shouting about since all these days, okay? How do you even get into the landscape? I'm going to cover areas like that as well, okay? With what is interesting, how you've been able to handle it, and so on and so forth, like that. We're going to be covering very solid areas like this, okay? So, moving ahead, welcome to Tenalytics Business. Okay, at Tenalytics Business, we train professionals. All right, we train professionals and organizations across the world to empower their teams as well as individuals, you know, um, people in Africa at large with a wide array of professional development options as well. Okay. So basically, we also have like major access to top quality courses across diverse disciplines. Okay, Canalities Business also address the continuous learning and development needs essential in today's fast-paced business environment. Okay, what are the things that you must use to keep yourself relevant? These are areas that we train professionals on as well. Okay, where are the areas that we train professionals on? These are areas that we train professionals on. Okay, and we ensure that people are essentially set up for success at large. So moving ahead, you have me. All right. I am Abdullah Musa, and I am a top trained AI and automation specialist at Tenalytics Business. And I have over 5 years of experience leading several teams in logistics, business intelligence, and software development at large. And I've helped a couple of startups, I've helped a couple of communities build smarter systems for growth. Okay, work with a couple of agencies here and there over the past five years. Okay, and currently I work at the intersection of data analytics, process automation, and business strategy. And on the side, I train professionals like you, and I also help small businesses leverage AI tools at large. So I've seen the market, I've gotten into the market, I've been there, and that is literally what I am pouring out for you guys tonight. So what we are pouring out tonight it's not just language. It is basically intense, okay, intense experience from an expert. Guys, kindly confirm we can all hear me. Can we all hear me clearly? Okay, Bashir, I think it's from your end. Kindly drop off and join back quickly. Okay, so basically that's from your end. All right, so kindly drop off and join back quickly. Okay. All right, so let's continue the conversation, okay? And after this session, you'll be able to see how real world AI automation execution workflows are like. You'll be able to see how, AI can help you handle, many projects here and there that you can use to woo your recruiter. You can be able to use it to capture their minds at large. All right. So moving ahead, you can also see end to end to end how you can build friendly project that can capture people's minds, capture people's observations, and so on and so forth like that. And lastly, you're going to understand how analytics business programs, how do we equip you with these skills, and how can we support you to confidently start and grow your AI career at large. Okay. And one of the tools that we're going to be exploring today is editing. Although before we go into anything, I'm going to walk us through some basics of what we should expect in the market. All right, the basics of what we should expect in the market, because one of the first things that you need as a professional in the market today is not only your CV that you used to apply. Okay, they also need to see essentially your portfolio, okay, what you have been able to do. And that's one interesting stuff. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff in today's session. So prep, get ready, have a note beside you. Me as the speaker, I'm also having a note beside me. All right. I might even mention some things that I have not remembered in a long time because I am trying to, activate some areas that I use day to day. Okay. So essentially, let's check the chat box. Let's check the chat box. Okay. So guys, if you are finding difficult to hear me or something, kindly do well to to quickly drop off and join in back because I think almost everybody can hear me. All right, so that is number one. Number two is that if you want to get the recording, access to this material that is being used in tonight's session, please kindly do well to fill in the form. My colleagues are going to drop the form in the chat box. Okay, so please do well to fill in the form. All right, do well to fill in the form so you'll be able to get access to this basically. Okay, so before we go into the tool, something that you can use to just showcase your talent to recruiters at large, we need to first of all talk around some things. We need to first of all talk around some things. And I'm going to ask us some questions because I want it to be a semi-interactive session. Okay, so we can all use our our chat box to reply to me. Okay. So one of the first things that I would love to know or I would love to hear from you guys is if you want to apply for a job in today's market, if you want to apply for a job in today's market, what are the things you should get ready? What are the things you should get ready? Let's open the chat box. What are the things we should get ready? Edith, you can start listing the stuff. Okay, your portfolio. All right. Adedoyin Sola said your portfolio. Okay, I have another person saying your curriculum vitae. What else, guys? What else? What else? What else? Apart from your portfolio, apart from your curriculum vitae, what else? Your skills. That's another one. Okay. Your readiness to work. All right. Okay. Superb, superb. Cover letter. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So in as much as we know these things, okay, in as much as we know these things, okay, what if we have people that are coming from new background, okay, that are just trying to transition into something and get somewhere? For example, potentially many of us here are going to transition into AI, AI-based professionals very soon. Okay, most likely after this session, everybody is going to have that AI professional mindset and it's going to be transitioning little by little. Okay, and ultimately join 10 business to continue their, pursue that career for them. Okay, so these things are things that you need to have in hand, okay, that you can use to show your recruiters, that you can use to show your recruiters, that you can use to wow them. Okay. So one of the first things, apart from basically your CV, your portfolio, and the likes, they are very necessary, right? But one of the first entry points, okay, one of the first entry points, all right, is that platform that can put you out there. Okay, that platform, you first of all need a platform that can put you out there, that anybody that do not even know you from Adam can come to and check and say, okay, I even want to vet who this person is. I want to vet this professional is. Okay. And that platform is called LinkedIn. Okay. That platform is called LinkedIn. All right. That platform is called LinkedIn. I'm going to be doing a live walkthrough, okay, through a well optimized LinkedIn page, and I'm going to show you seamlessly, okay, recruiters that have reached out to me. I'm going to be using my own LinkedIn account. I'm going to show you how well optimized it is, okay, and how you can position yourself right there as a professional, okay. If I search your name, if I search for a role out there in today's market, like if I search for your name, will your name pop up? Okay. And if it is popping up, is it going to tell me who you are, what you do, and stuff like that? If I search for your name on, all right, we can run it. I search for your name online now. Is it going to show up like, maybe a celebrity's profile? Is it going to tell me about you and what you do and the likes like that? Okay. All right. So let's move ahead. Okay. So that's number one thing. Okay, that's number one thing. If we should do the ratio between that are here, I think we can see for these people here. If we should weigh in that ratio of people that are on here, all right, we're going to see that it is yes. Not everybody knows this. Okay, this is one place that recruiters, both traditional, both AI skill recruiters, and so on and so forth, like that. This is one place that they come to and they check about you. Okay, this is one place that they come and they check about you. They do not see any result about you. I don't really think they'll be well confident, except they invite you for an interview and stuff like that. How many of us have gone through an application and they told us something like, please kindly attach your LinkedIn profile, something like that. If you're new to this, these are things that they need when applying for a job. They always want to check who you are. Okay. So if you do not have a LinkedIn profile, create one today. All right. If you do not have a LinkedIn account, create one today. Okay. This is one place that you first of all go to. All right. If you are applying for jobs, especially in the AI space, if you are applying for jobs, one of the first things is they would want to know, give us your LinkedIn profile. Let's check about you. Even for a normal recruiter. All right. So this has not even gotten to the stage of give me your cover letter, give me your CV, let me check it. Okay. So that's number one. Number two is now concerning our CV. Is your CV well optimized? Is your CV still having, oh, these are my hobbies, these are my referees? If your CV is still having those cobweb features, I love to call them cobweb features. Your CV is still having those covers, you are missing out on a lot of things because you are expected to tell them certain things that they need to know. All right. you're expected to mention to them, walk them through, talk them through certain things that they need to know. All right. They are just saying your role, and they do not see a description of things that you've been able to. That's your role. Okay. As a professional, they are who are missing out on a very, very large opportunity. Because what will convince them? What is that one thing that would convince them from seeing you, from noticing you, from knowing that, okay, this person is the right person for our job? Okay, that is number two. Number one, I found that platform where they can search for you and they can see, they know the impact you are putting out there. That's number one. Number two is, does your CV, does it sell you as a professional? Okay, does your CV sell you as a professional? That's number two. Okay, number three is that relevant projects for that certain role in your portfolio. Many of us might not even have what we call a portfolio. A portfolio is what has those projects that you've been able to do in relationship with that course, or in relationship with that job that you want to apply for. All right. For me now, as an automation engineer, I should have I should have the skill of anything. I should have the skill around Make. I should have the skill around Zapier, utilizing other AI tools. Do I even have projects that they can easily relate, that I can put together, put it on a website? Let them be able to see it. Let them be able to read about it. Let them be able to see the other things that you can do as a professional. Okay. So if I ask majority of us now, some of us might not even have a portfolio. And some of us that have a portfolio might not have it optimized to a certain level. All right. So all of these areas, is it selling you? So that is when we'll now come back to anything as a tool. All right. That's when we come to anything as a tool, where they would be able to now see, okay, once they can call you for that interview, these things that I mentioned, your LinkedIn, your CV, your portfolio, these are the things that sell you to them. Okay. We're moving across, because one of the largest things that we are facing here in Nigeria is the employability skill. Okay. Largest things that we are facing here in Nigeria, or Africans, both in diaspora and also at home. Okay, one thing that we are facing at large, all right, is the ability not to get jobs, not to become employable. And it is because of the lack of access to right metrics, right information, right details. Okay. Now, once you've been able to do these things, been able to set it up, been able to allow them see what you are able to do, all right, you would succinctly be able to now woo them to calling you for an interview. Now, once they call you for that interview, how can you further buy them? Like, how can you even close them entirely? All right. So with this advent, we're still going to be working through some very, very cool projects. We're going to be looking through, and we are going to basically handle quite a couple of these things, okay, in quick time. All right, in quick time. So first of all, we're going to kickstart with LinkedIn. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So we're going to kickstart with LinkedIn. Let's even see how a well-optimized LinkedIn is. Over the past 1 year, I have had over 6 recruiters reach out to me. 6 recruiters reach out to me. Okay, I can succinctly say it. And also students that have been able to train in one way or the other. All right. I use this to boast anywhere, right? I use this to boast anywhere, right? So students that will have been able to train in business one way or the other, they've been able to get called up from the likes of LinkedIn, from the likes of even applying for a job, being able to apply out of a large number of applications, and they get called up, all right, with the same metrics, with the same vibe, with the same structure, all right, and ultimately leading them to buy the clients. Okay. And I'm not about just local jobs, all right? I'm talking about okay? Global companies reaching out to these guys. Okay. So let's take a walk. Let's take a walk to LinkedIn. Okay. Let's take a walk to LinkedIn. All right. Let's open my LinkedIn right here. Sorry guys, just a moment. Sorry guys. Okay. Please kindly confirm you can all see my screen. Can we all see my screen, guys? Can we all see my screen? People? Okay, thank you very much. Shout out to Tolulope Ewale. All right. So, guys, first of all, there's something we call Ridwan. I think is with respect to your network. Please kindly well to quickly jump off and join in back. Okay, Ridwan Imran. All right. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Okay. So you can connect with me on LinkedIn. All right. That's one area I'm very, very active on. All right. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay. So this is my profile. Okay. I don't really have a picture of how my profile looked like when I was just getting started in tech. Okay. Many of us on our LinkedIn profiles, okay, or on our social media profiles, okay, we have pictures of us in our very good swaggy shirts, right? When I wanted to get started on LinkedIn, the when I started in tech the other time, all right, like 5 years before now, okay, I had a Muslim robe. We call it jalabia. All right. I had a very, very nice Muslim robe, then a white one. Okay. Then I put on my glasses. I think I just got it. I just got it one time then. Right. So I use that as my profile picture. Okay. I use that as my profile picture. And that was what I used to first of all receive my first official knock. All right. If you know what they call an official knock, okay. Because I started my career as a data analyst. Okay. I started my career now, getting into the space, move space, and seeing what it is like out there. Okay. I got I networked with people. I was able to meet with them and the likes like that. Opportunities came, but they weren't, I wasn't able to even close them. Opportunities came. I wasn't able to close them. Why? Because I didn't have a well optimized LinkedIn profile. I can tell you about one that could have changed my life, although my life is already turned around now, but that could have changed my life. Okay. I networked with a very, very highly respectable officer in a financial organization. Okay. They go by the name AfriChange. Okay. My LinkedIn profile was one of the first things their CHRO called for. Okay. My LinkedIn profile was one of the first things CHRO called for. This person sent it in. This was somebody that could be capable of bringing another person into an organization. But because of the fact that my LinkedIn was not well optimized, I didn't have any background photo. It didn't have anything that was there. It was just saying, oh, aspiring professional, aspiring enthusiast, and so on. So if your profile is having enthusiast, please go and scrap it away. Okay, so this is something around that. All right. So if your profile is having structures like that, okay, if your profile is having structure like that, you have to first of all scrap it away. Okay. Now, if I make any post using my account on LinkedIn and the likes like that, one of the things that people are going to be seeing, one of the first things that people are going to be seeing is my header. It's my what? It's my header. If I make a comment under a founder's or a business's post here on LinkedIn, they will say, okay, this person says is able to improve manual processes for businesses. Number one, I'm already selling myself. Then that calls them to my page. Okay. Anybody viewing my page will be able to see my page and say, oh, this person a is a business intelligence and action expert. All right, let me even check the person out. Where are the areas that this person is able to? Your LinkedIn profile is first of all selling you out with a very, very good professional picture. I'm not talking about AI generated images here. Okay. A very, very solid, profile picture of you. Okay. All right. And you're having a very, very good background image of you. Okay. A background banner of you. Oh, I help businesses and startups scale with data, automation, and strategy. Okay. So you're able to use things like this to woo them into what they can see about you. When they're scrolling down, they can read more about you because they've been able to see what you have your about page open. They can see what you have there. All right. And moving ahead, they can see your post, what you've been able to post, and so on and so forth, like that. And you're able to see, your experience levels. Oh, how much stuff have this person been able to cover? How much stuff has this person been able to walk across? Where has this person been able to walk across? What are this person's licenses? What are this person's certifications? And so on and so forth, like that. First off, the LinkedIn page is what sells you. Okay? The LinkedIn page is what sells you. All right? So, first off, that's what sells you. Okay? And your relevance on the space would also sell you as well. Any project that you do with respect to your AI skills, so you did one anytime project here, you did one make project here, and so on and so forth, like that, you are posting it. You are able to put it out there. You have people commenting on it. You have people liking it. They are seeing value from it. Okay. One time you are going to have people reach out to you and they are able to succinctly move ahead. Okay. I can tell you tons and how many notifications I receive in a day. Let's go through it together. You're going to see it. Okay. You're going to see it. We have several of our students out there that they are also out there. Okay. That they are putting stuffs out there as well. Okay. Right. So you see several people that they are able to that they are seeing that they are getting value, that they are able to see what people are doing out there, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay. I'm going to see a lot of people, all right, that are in that scale, that are in that scenario. Okay. So, like I said, guys, if you are enjoying this session and you love to have the recording, you love to see what is being used out there, okay, please do well to fill in the form in the chat box. Okay, we can go through it. I know how many notifications I receive day in, day out, day in, day out. All right, day in, day out from both students, from both associates, from both people that I do not even know. Okay, LinkedIn is just going to bring them to me, right? To say, oh, this is somebody. Okay, let's look at this person's profile. All right, and I'm able to succinctly use that to navigate the job space. Okay, I don't know if we've all explored, this other side, this other interesting side of LinkedIn. Okay, the jobs area. How many of us have explored the jobs area of LinkedIn? If you have explored the jobs area of LinkedIn, let me see. If you have explored the jobs area of LinkedIn, let me see your thumbs up, guys. Or you can just type in the chat box. Let me know, guys. All right. So I'm just going to walk you guys through that as well, how you can even get notifications about these jobs. All right. But don't let us do too much. Okay. The other part, don't let us derail from what we want to show ourselves. Okay. The other part that uh the other part that I would love to show you is your portfolio. You must have it well optimized. Okay. You must have it well optimized. All right. You must have it well optimized. Okay. So I'm going to show you an example of an optimized portfolio. Okay. An optimized portfolio. Okay. So on my profile, I have something like check me out. Okay. On my LinkedIn profile, anybody that comes to my LinkedIn profile, they are going to say, oh, check me out. And they can do what? They can click on this link. It's going to open a new tab for them. Where is it taking them to, guys? It is taking them to, it is taking them to what? It is taking them to, I'm going to show us the, I'm going to show us, I'm going to show us the jobs area of LinkedIn as well. I'm going to show us how we can see it. Okay. Now it is taking them to my portfolio, guys. Okay. It is taking them to my what? To my portfolio. From here, you can see a check me out tab. Okay. You have a well-aligned profile. This is secrets that we give our students in real time here. Okay. The only thing is that we help them set it up, but for you guys, we don't set it up. Okay. But it's equivalent to the same value. We're not hiding anything here. All right. So now they click on check me out. This page is already selling them. How can you capture them more? Okay. They click on that page and it's taking them to what? It's taking them to what? To your portfolio. All right. It's taking them to what? To your portfolio. Okay. They can see your portfolio. They can see, oh, this is the first thing that they are saying, oh, book a call with me. They can read more about it. Oh, you've completed 16 projects. You've been able to cover, 5 industries and so on and so forth like that. Moving down, they can decide, oh, let me click this person's about me page. Let me read more about the person. Okay. And they are able to see businesses that you've been able to help out, businesses that you've been able to work with, and so on and so forth like that. Okay. So it's bringing them down to your portfolio. Your portfolio is that thing that tells them what are your two stack, what are things that they are able to see and they are able to learn about and so on and so forth like that. Okay. Now they are coming to your portfolios page, the page that has some projects that you've been able to do, right? Now you are able to see, they're able to see project that you've been able to do, like very explicit project that they can really relate to. Oh, they are seeing a project on internal chatbot system. We can build a chat for our company that can help us read our files and do stuff like that. Automated application portal, student attendance updates, stuff like that. It's easily relatable. Okay, you also want to have relatable projects as well as seeing your tool stack. A recruiter will not come to a page like this and still be having 2 months. Okay, a recruiter, a recruiter, recruiter would not know anything, would not be having 2 minds about these things. Okay. If you even want to kill them, as you're having this portfolio, that you're having this, this project and the likes like that, they can easily click on it and read the documentation about that project. Okay. Me, I won't click on mine. So you guys don't see my documentations. It's only meant for my recruiters, right? Now they are seeing a button as well that is telling them book a call, book a call. If you can see it, okay, can see it blinking, right? Book a call, right? They can see an action, call to action. I say I'm ready to work with you. If you are not there presently, right? You are not there in person, okay? They are seeing you, They are saying that, oh, this person, the way this person articulates himself is well put. Okay, and so on and so forth like that. Also, they can also check your services area. Oh, this person handles business system, handles yeah, automation, handles this, handles that. For me, right, I handle, some core services, I handle some strategic and advisory services because, like I mentioned, business intelligence, automation systems, and the likes like that at large. All right. So someone cannot come to this and they can't say book a call, book a call, book a call, and they don't see what it is, what is very, very interesting that you're able to do for them. And they do not book a call. Once they click on book a call, where does it take them to? It takes them to a page where they can book a time with you. Guys, this is raw saving you. Nothing is hidden. Okay? They can book a call with you. They can state their intention. Oh, I'm a founder. I'm a this. I really love what you put out there. I really do this. I really do that. They can book a call with you, set up that call with you, and both of you get notification. It's easily scheduled. And you are able to prepare beforehand. Guys, I've shown you three things now: your LinkedIn, your portfolio, as well as your book a call page as well. Okay. So um to just align with you guys, I see that a lot of people are enjoying this session. Please do well to fill in the form. Okay. Do well to fill in the form. Okay. Do well to fill in the form. All right. So you can get the notification about this. Now, I've shown you how things. I've shown you a well-optimized LinkedIn page. I've shown you a well-optimized portfolio page. I now want to show you a well-optimized CV. Even with those two, just having those two already sells you in. But they also want to check, to have those professional verification. Now let's go into a professional CV. How should you see a professional CV? How should they see it like? Okay. How should they see it like? Okay. So now this is a demo. This is a demo CV that I have here, right? This is a demo CV that I have here. Okay, so as you can see, it's summary area. It's having the skills area. It's having the work experience area. Apart from that, it is also having some other. Sorry, just a moment. Let's scroll up on that. It's also having those other areas. Then is looking at your education areas. Now, for some people, right, one of the first things that usually have, okay, that they usually point to is maybe their, why is this loading very slow? One of the first things that they usually point to is, first of all, having education. Then they will now have referees, or they will now have what's it called now? If they do not have referees, they are going to have hobbies. Okay, these things are not called for, all right, inside of your CV. They are not called for inside of your CV. Okay. Now, looking at the CV, one of the first things we have what we call ATS standards. One of the first things that an HR would want to look at is what you're able to do. Okay. It passes through an ATS standard. All right. Your CV passes through an ATS standard. Okay. And whatever it sees first is what it collates as information. Now, if I submit this CV, one of the first things that is going to collate is my location, my phone number, okay, my email, my LinkedIn page, and my portfolio page. Those are the first things that is going to collate. And also, it's also going to collate the summary about me. Okay, it's also going to collate the summary about me. All right. So these things are things that would, the a recruiter that is having over 100 applications, okay, And you expect them to be saying, oh, my hobbies, the first thing they are saying when passing when trying to check your CV is your hobby. Nothing concerns them with your hobby. They want to see the type of professional you are, what you are able to do, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay. So these are things that they would love to walk through, they would love to see, and they will be able to, outrightly call to it. All right. So these are things that are very, very, interesting. That recruiters can go through at large. Okay, that recruiters can go through at large and they can enjoy walking through. They'll ultimately get you called into a session, or they'll ultimately get you called. Maybe they send you an email, or they're able to send you a call, or something like that. All of these areas are putting you out there, they are pushing you out there. Okay. Imagine you have your profile and there's no call to action. There's no place I can see your email. There's no place I can connect with you. You know, just stay hidden. Jobs won't come to you. You're just applying to jobs vaguely. All right. Even though you now get called to a so these are things that recruiters ask. They try to look for pre-interview. Okay. Pre-interview. These are things that they love to look for pre-interview. All right. So going into other things, post-interview. All right. So just to give you guys like a side quest, let's just explore the jobs area. Like a side quest for those of us that here on LinkedIn, like a side is one area that this is one area we're far behind on time. Let me see how much we can cover. Then we take questions and we move on to the next area of the session. Okay. All right, guys. So as a professional, you want to apply for a job. You want them to ultimately see your profile. You want them to ultimately see what you do and so on and so forth like that, right? So you can you can easily say something like I don't know why this is loading very slow. Let's try to check that again. Okay. So I can say I want any 10 based jobs. LinkedIn has improved LinkedIn has improved their search interface for jobs. They had a formal one that you could easily search for jobs and do a couple of stuff. Guys, let me see your comments. Are you enjoying this session? Let me see your comments. Or you guys need me to move to another part? I should not show you how you can get jobs on LinkedIn. Do you guys want me to move to another part? I can easily move to another part though. All right, cool. So guys, one of the first things that I can see is this here. I just search any 10 based jobs and the location is already set to the location is already set to the location is already set to EMEA, which means Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Okay, so that means they can hire anybody globally. Okay, that means they can hire anybody globally. You're going to see jobs that have been posted 4 days ago, 1 week ago. Automation, AI automation, automation engineers, AI-based professionals, right? So let me just search for another one. Just going to search for AI professional. Let me just do that. Let me just search for AI professional. It's going to cut across several fields. Okay. These are areas that people hire in. Guys, can we see this? principal consultants, Microsoft Copilot, and AI agents a day ago. Applied AI lead, AI enablement partner, AI solutions architect, AI consultant, AI specialist, right? AI solutions consultant one day ago from Belgium, right? So these are areas that we can explore, okay? Technical lead, agentic AI, and learning applications a day ago. Now, you want to you want to you want to easily, you are going to see the location area here, then you can type in your EMEA, okay? And type in your EMEA. Now, under the date that was posted, you want to check the past 24 hours, okay? The jobs that were posted in the past 24 hours, all right? And once you've done that, you can just click on show results. It's going to filter out jobs that have been posted 1 month ago that recruiters did not find easy to drop, okay? So guys, see, AI training experts, Gen AI engineer, okay? Now this can cover across data analytics, data science, machine learning. You see this Gen AI on its own, it's not role specific. It cuts across several areas. All right. So this was posted 3 hours ago. This was posted 6 hours ago. Okay. This was 8 hours ago. Applied AI engineer. Okay. AI training expert 6 hours ago. This was posted 23 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago, 8 hours, three. Right. You can see several companies, okay, looking for professionals in this field. Now, if you mistakenly click on okay, if you mistakenly click on this area here, okay, if you click on a role, you'll see a pop-up like this, okay? Guys, see this. I hope you guys can see it. Can you see this thing? Your profile matches several what? Several required qualifications for the job. LinkedIn automatically helps you. It qualifies you if you are qualified for a job. It qualifies you before the recruiter qualifies you. I can easily apply for this job with my LinkedIn. Okay. So what I just have to do is just click on easy apply. And it applies using my what? My profile like this. Okay. I don't even have to send. Why am I confident? Why am I so super confident like this? Okay. Okay. Why am I so super confident like this? I'm so super confident because my profile, okay, is already optimized. I don't need to change anything there because I know that my profile is well qualified for those qualifications, right? So that is how it is, okay? You click on easy apply, it takes you, oh, where is that CV? I can upload a particular resume that I want to use, okay? I click on next, it tells me apply, right? It tells me apply. They can have my whatever here, and it is able to what? It is able to review it and send it to them. These are smarter ways that recruiters try to get you to get jobs. Okay? Now, you'll be able to read about what they do, how they do it, and so on and so forth like that. Okay? So that's that about that, guys. Okay? I won't talk too much around that. Now, you've been able to get called up for the job and stuff like that. You've been able to get called up. They call you up for the job. How do you present yourself? That is where showcasing your skills now come in. Okay? That is how showcasing your skills now come in. Most of us, they are going to ask us, so how can you apply? Okay, how can you apply what you've learned to a scenario like this? Okay, meanwhile, there are several areas that you can use to do that. Say, for example, you're in a meeting with a recruiter. Okay, you want to actively have sources that you can quickly refer to. They can ask, okay, show me the best projects that I've been able to do in anything. Okay, they can ask you that question. Oh, show me the best project that I've been able to do with this so tool that I claim to do, that I claim to be able to use. Okay, with the companies that you've served, show me something that I've been able to do for them. So Some people might be, oh, can I send it to you after this call? No, they do not expect that from you. They want you to actively show them, especially AI recruiters. They want you to show them what you've been able to do. All right. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of examples here. All right. You're going to see a couple of examples, right? No, how I would approach it if I'm in an interview. Okay. So while we wait for that to load, please do I have any questions? Please do I have any questions? If you have any questions for me, please type it in the chat box. Wow, I think this is going to take a lot of time. Let's just let's just continue with the session. If that loads, I'm going to show it to us. All right. If that loads, I'm going to show it to us basically. Okay. I think I've walked through, uh I've talked through a couple of these things. Okay. All right. Still loading. Wow. Okay. So I think let me just come back to the meeting. Okay. If you have any question, please raise your hand and I'm going to answer them in a moment now. Okay. Are all your skills interrelated? How did you gain all of them? It is really applaudable. Thank you very much for that, Joseph. Okay. Yes, all my skills are interrelated. Okay. So data analytics, business intelligence, as well as AI automation. Okay. I saw pain points and I was going into them. I saw pain points and I was going into them. Okay. So that's just how it is basically. Okay. So guys, if you have any question, please let's let me see our hands raised and I can ask you to unmute and ask your question. All right. So I think there are no questions. Okay. I think there are no questions. That's fine. That's fine. So if you are enjoying this session and you would love to, kind of uh get the material, get the recording, please kindly, fill in the form in the chat box. Okay. So one of the first things that we want to know, guys, is that in 2026, the the job market is no longer rewarding the amount of effort, you know, that that is being put yourself out there. It rewards what we call leverage, your ability to optimize, your ability to utilize things to smartly apply to stuff. Okay. So these are the things that it rewards. Okay. These are the things that it rewards. All right. These are the things that it rewards. These are the areas it rewards us on. Okay. As you can see, we have several areas, several articles that talks about this. Okay. Meta is about to start grading their workers on their AI skills. They're already mentioning that, if the workers are not ready, okay, they are going to lay them off. All right. So everyone thinks AI will kill jobs, but the future McKinsey predicts is far stranger. Okay. So a lot of companies are utilizing AI. All right. This was as at November 14th, 2025. Okay. A lot of companies, um, a lot of companies are setting things up. Okay, Jerry, I can see your question. Okay, and I'm going to help you out. All right, very soon. Just staying on the call. Okay, because your question cuts across several areas for several people. Okay, so as you can see this, you can see the fortune. All right, to get promoted in the age of AI and layoffs, young workers need upskilling. Not only young workers, all professionals, you need to upskill in order to be able to pivot, in order to be able to divert. Okay, so moving ahead, as you can see, there are other ones, there are other areas. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you the key steps that you would use to land an AI job. The first one is relevant workshops. Joining a workshop like this has started your vibe, has started your purview, has started your mind in kickstarting. Okay, joining relevant workshops, joining programs, joining programs that can give you practical experience, which is what we are here to offer you guys. Okay, so another one is the ability to showcase your project. I showed you guys LinkedIn. If you go through my profile, you're going to see several videos, you're going to see several posts like showcasing things I've been able to do, things I've been able to work through, amongst other areas as well. Okay, and we have people that are already implementing these stuffs. Okay, moving ahead, we also have work history. Okay, highlighting previous roles related to AI, highlighting previous roles, that is able to bring us up to speed. Okay, and continuous learning. Step 4, continuous learning. Okay, so and basically everything that I've been mentioning here, it always look as if it's impossible. Okay, so you need to know that it always seems impossible until it is done. Okay, it always seems impossible until it is done. All right, so we have several success stories. Okay, Abigail working as a care worker in Canada and transitioned into, BA under us, transitioned into a skill through us. We have Tony, who is a pharmacist. We have Benga, who got a job from Poland, and so on and so forth like that. Okay, so some of the core skills, all right. I'm going to pick you guys up, okay, one by one. All right. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to pick you guys up in a moment. Okay. So some of the core skills, all right, some of the core skills that you have to know. Okay. Part of it is technological literacy. And part of it is artificial intelligence, AI, and big data. You must know how to utilize those things while the world move ahead. This is from the World Economic Forum because it sees where the world is pivoting to. Okay, they see where the world is pivoting to. Okay, data, AI are skills that are very, very relevant. Okay, we have AI and data as the top of the list of the fastest growing world skills out there. Okay, so uh, if you are in Nigeria or if you are in Africa, I already mentioned this before. It's like a little secret that you need to know. Okay. Recruiters abroad are no longer looking for talent within their locality. If you don't know, you've known that today. I can tell you for a fact. Recruiters abroad, they do not look for talent within their locality again. Okay. Right? And they are targeting African talents these days because they see that we are brewing, we are growing, in these AI skills. Okay, I have several reports of, our people that have gone there and they have outperformed their professionals. Okay, so if you are not able to be on this type of pedestal, you are still behind. Okay, so recruiters only want to hire talents that can make real impact. And this is where AI comes in for you as a professional. Okay, you want to wow recruiters, you want to be able to make them, work across things and so on and so forth like that. This is where this is where you come in as a professional. We have one of our own, Ifemena Ipro, one of our co-founders, all right, that studied economics, right, and he was unemployed or he was unsure of opportunities that existed. Okay, now he got a job at FITC as a management consultant with the help of tools, skills like this at large. All right, the ability to focus on acquiring the skills and experience that would help you land a job. Okay, in careers that can guarantee you a job, the ability to basically, pick up an in-demand career path, data skills, AI skills. Okay, these are areas that you can seamlessly go through go across. Okay. And you see, I'm moving through very, very fast because we're already late on time. Okay. We need to check out. Okay. We need to check out. So, guys, basically, we have, you know, the trends that are driving, the transformation. By 2030, we would have all transformed. And one of the first ones that is up there is AI. Is AI. Let's even say it's AI. All right. Forget all the grammar behind it. Okay. So all your mind should be thinking right now is how can I even get into this stage? How can I even get into this place? How can I do this? How can I do that? And so on and so forth, like that, basically. Okay. So we can see the fastest growing jobs out there in today's market. All right. We can see the fastest growing jobs in today's market. And we can see how we help professionals at large. Okay. So we go by a three-step structure. For those of us that are already asking, well, how do I get started? What career path would you say I should get? The first path is learning. Okay, we go by the learning structure where you learn the skill and so on and so forth like that. Then you also learn how to package yourself. Okay, you also learn how to package yourself. Okay, how to package yourself as well. All right. So you also learn how to apply for jobs. I showed you these areas and I just showed you one out of the ways that you can use to apply to jobs. Okay, I just showed you one out of the ways that you can use to apply to jobs. Okay, so you learn the skill. We also train you on how to package yourself. Okay, employability package. You have that at large. And you also get to learn how you can apply to jobs seamlessly. All right, how you can apply to jobs seamlessly. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to also walk through that. I'm going to walk through that. It's still I really don't know what's happening with the network tonight. Okay. We have some of the very, very good projects from our students as well. Let me see if I can use that. If I can use one of that to show you guys, you know. Okay, let's even check this out because I have something like this. Okay. Let me see if I can check one of this out. It's not opening at all. Maybe I should close my tabs. Okay. It's just loading very slow. So let's just wait for that to load. Okay, we have our student here, Ibuso. Okay, Ibiso. Right. There's a very interesting stuff that, that I can tell you guys about Ibiso and what she's been able to do at large. Okay. So Ibiso that has documented her project here can easily come to our profile, can easily come to our LinkedIn and show a recruiter that, oh, see, I was able to build a a student application funnel, okay, for a business, right? And you can take a look at it, okay? You can take a look at it, right? She has documented it properly. Can you see how it works? Okay. She has documented it properly. She can use this to speak to recruiters. Oh, the trigger does this. This is how it works. This is how it does things. It's able to filter down. It's able to do something like this. Able to handle data organization. This was how I was able to do things. It's properly documented. and they are seeing values in it. I really don't know why this is not clear. I don't know why this is not clear. That's attributed to my network, by the way. Okay. I don't know why it is not clear. Apologies about that, guys. So that's like a snippet of what it is like, okay? Of what it is like, what you can achieve and what you can do at large. Okay. So still going by what I have right here. Okay, still going by what I have right here. Okay. Um, okay. So still going by what I have right here, you also learn to package your skills, you learn how to apply to these jobs and so on and so forth like that. Okay. And sorry about that, guys. The potential for you to earn, guys, the potential for you to earn as a professional, okay? The potential for you to earn as a professional, as an HR analyst, as a data analyst, as a people analyst with this AI involvement, okay? Even without kickstarting with maybe any of these AI skills, maybe you're an AI automation engineer or you're a vibe coder, okay? You can earn up to these amounts that you are seeing on the screen. Okay, you can earn with these amounts that you are seeing on the screen. Okay, so basically, this is not hard to find. Okay, it is a basic thing that you can walk through and you can get it proven and tested, guys. Okay, so what career options can we help you explore? Okay, one of the first ones is we have six offerings at the moment. We have vibe coding, we have AI for content creation, AI automation engineering, generative AI for data analytics, AI for business analysis and project management, and we also have AI for HR analytics. All of these fields are not yet saturated, and they are fields that people are making it very, very well in. Okay, they are not yet saturated, and there are fields that people are making it, they are really pulling out money from. Okay, so picking it up, we have vibe coding. Okay, with vibe coding, you'll be able to build application tools without HTML. Apologies about that, guys. Like I mentioned earlier on, I had forecasted that the the network the network wasn't so good. I'm sorry, did I miss anything from Bashir? Did I miss anything from Bashir? Okay, so I'm going to pick it up again. I'm going to pick it up again. Can we all hear me? Please kindly confirm you can all hear me. Can we all hear me, guys? Can we all hear me? All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, so I'm going to kickstart with vibe coding again. That's fine. So with vibe coding, okay, you can easily build applications, you can build structures, all right, that enables you, okay, that enables you to, build shippable applications. Okay, so you have interest in software development and you do not like coding at large. All right, you're going to walk through very possible verifiable steps with which you can use to get started on your web development career. Okay, you're also a software developer, or you are a mobile app developer, or you are, in those areas of development, coding, and the likes like that. You can also use this to support your career at large. Okay, so that is one of them. Okay, another one is, sorry, let me present my entire screen so we can easily see it from there. And these are tools that you are going to be learning, okay? Cloud Code, Cursor, Node.js, Vercel, Supabase, Git, Netlify, and so on and so forth like that, basically. Moving on to the next one, we have AI for content creation as well, okay? We have a lot of people making it big with YouTube automation. Okay. So why not create a channel, just be posting videos on there that people can capture people's minds and so on, and all automated. Okay. All automated without any issues. Okay. So without any issues. Okay, without any issues at large. All right. So basically, we have AI for video content creation. We have prompt engineering that you can work with. All right. How you can edit videos. So you are somebody that loves, making videos, that loves putting videos out there, want to start your content creation career. And also, you're also seeing a potential with helping businesses out, put out content easily. Okay, a lot of businesses do not have time to dedicate to start creating content and all of those things. You can help with that easily with AI tools. Okay, with AI tools. So that is that about that area. Okay. Um, Moving ahead, we also have AI automation engineering. Okay, so this is one of the, this is where I am myself. Okay, so you can be able to design, build, deploy, and monetize AI agents, chatbots, okay, research tools, multi-agent systems, okay, RAG systems for businesses. Okay, you want to build like you know, Mac, the Siri version of structures. You want to build voice agents, that you can use to build the Siri area of things, and so on and so forth like that. Just little things like that for businesses that they can easily utilize day to day, time to time. All right. So these are things that they are able to use at large. Okay, and help them automate their manual process so they can easily remove the work, the paperwork that is there. Okay, can easily remove the paperwork that is there so they can easily move ahead. This can help anybody that is looking to transition into tech at large. Okay, you want to even get started with a skill, right? And something. You're a data analyst too that want to transition into helping businesses, helping them arrange their system such a way that data is not going to get conflicted. Okay, as data analyst, you know the hassle that goes into documenting data, cleaning data, and all of those things. One area that can help you is AI automation engineering. You automate the whole process such that the data collation, data analysis, and everything would be seamless. As a business analyst, you can also get into this field. Somebody that is even trying to get started in tech, that is, any of those skills as well. Okay, everything falls with interest, and they are not saturated markets yet. That's the beautiful part of it. Okay, they are not saturated markets yet. Okay, so we have data analytics as well, generative AI for data analytics. Okay, now for these skills, it's going to put you 10 times above, people that are just learning, okay, or all other professionals in that same field. Okay, generative AI for data analytics is going to make you 10 times more improved, okay, than professionals in those areas. You're going to be learning tools like Zebra AI, Bricks AI, Claude, Anything, and a couple of others. Okay. We also have AI for business analysis and project management. You're in an operation role, you're in an administrative role. You want to seek further grounds in these areas as well. This is one skill for you. Okay, this is one skill for you as a professional. Okay, you can go through how can you collate records, how can you manage a project, how can you do this. You want to get started in project management, this is a career for you, career path for you, and it's going to set you 10 times above professionals in that field. Okay, so these are areas that you can easily delve into. And lastly, we have AI for HR analytics. Okay, if somebody coming from an HR background and you want to be able to see how you can get to work with people, analyze people, handle them, and so on and so forth like that, you can get started with a skill like this. Okay, those are about the skills that you can learn. So moving on to the next page, the next page, okay, we have the employability skills that we walk you through as well. We don't just teach you the skills, okay? We don't just teach you the skills. We walk you through employability skills as well, okay? So CV review and revamp is there, LinkedIn optimization, how you can navigate the job market, how you can prep for your interviews, how you can, get to other areas like Upwork, how you can start your freelance career. Let's put it at that. Okay, navigating Upwork, navigating Fiverr, and so on and so forth like that. Okay, and you're going to be having weekly mentorship sessions on the job support as well as job reference letters. Okay, so you got a job and the company is asking you, okay, which company can you relatively say you worked for? With us, you can easily refer to us that, oh, you worked for us and you can provide a certificate for it. Okay. You joined us for a 60-day, structure, and you're able to, help us out with so and so. Okay. So that works like that. Okay. So all of these things that we are talking about will be acquired within a 2 month journey. Okay, so can a complete newbie without any knowledge in tech do this? Yes, a complete newbie without any knowledge can do this. Okay, a complete newbie without any knowledge can do this. Okay, so that is that about that, guys. All right, it's a 2 month journey. Okay, where you have your main classes on Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, and on Sundays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. You also have weekly employability and support sessions that hold every Tuesday and Thursday evenings between 9 to 10 p.m. as well. Okay, so outside of that, guys, you get a certification from us after completing your program. You get a certification from us. Okay, you don't get a certificate of completion. You get a certificate that shows that you are certified in the field. Okay, this certificate compete with certificates from the likes of Google, from the likes of Microsoft as well. You would become a certified professional. Certificate comes from the American Council of Training and Development. So if you take an AI automation course from us, you would after 2 months you automatically become a certified AI automation engineer. Okay, that you can link your credentials to. Okay, take your generative AI with us, you are going to become a certified generative AI professional in data analytics, in business and project management, in content creation, and so on and so forth like that. Okay, so that is how it is over here. Things are done with proper structure. Okay, so a few job boards for remote jobs include Flex Jobs, We Work Remotely, Remote OK, Remote.co, and so on and so forth like that you are going to be walking through, okay, as professionals on here. Okay, we have a lot and lots of a lot and lots of uh, of of uh, of testimonials here, right? So we have Ene that joined us and was able to land a data scientist role with a company in Germany, right? We have Judith, okay, that was a carer in the UK and converted to a business analyst. Okay, so we also have, several areas for those of us that are interested in building an automation agency. Okay, you have to learn first of all, then you have to build your portfolio, and you have to get into a certain niche. All right, you have to offer a service and try and land your first client. And lastly, you are turning it into a business. You're going from one client to tens and twenties of clients and so on and so forth like that. Just walking you guys through all of these areas. Okay. So how can you start today, guys? How can you start today? We have our next cohort starting by 7th of February. Okay, we have our next cohort starting by 7th of February, and we have an early bird discount that is really closing out fast. Okay, which is a special discount for everyone. We have an early bird discount that is really closing out fast. All right. We have, vibe coding, AI video content creation, AI automation engineering, and all of those things. Okay, the standard fee is 250,000 naira, but because of the promo that we are running at the moment, it is slashed to 150,000 naira. Okay, this is not just the only thing as well with respect to pricing. Okay, you can also make two installmental payments. Okay, with 75,000 naira now, you can lock in your slot for the cohort to start by February 7th. This is just existing for this cohort, okay? And basically, 1 month into the program, you can run a balance payment of 75,000 naira again, okay? Now, moving ahead, if you are not able to make a 75,000 naira payment today, okay, you can make a deposit of 30 to 40,000 naira to secure your discount spot. All right. You can make a deposit of 40,000 to 40,000 naira to um between 30,000 naira to 40,000 naira. Okay, you can make a deposit to secure your discount. And before the program starts, you can make the balance for the first installment. And 1 month into the program, you can do what? You can make payment for the second installment, which makes up the 150,000 naira. This is a huge discount, okay, that a lot of people are already taking charge of. Okay, originally in every one of our sessions, we usually have large, people joining the program with payment options like this. So you might want to take very good charge of something like this and do not waste too much time still going through back and forth. We've already shown ourselves the metrics, the real-time structure. Okay. And if you do not pursue it, you won't get it. Okay. You'll still be staying behind. Yes, you have gotten started, but that area that can get you started in the whole area is where we tend to pick you up from. Okay. So we have the account details up on the page. Okay, we have the account details up on the page. All right. So you can make your payments into the account details that is on my screen at the moment. Okay. You can make your payments into Kuda Bank, and you can also book a clarity session with us if you are still trying to find it hard to get you can book a clarity session with us. You can send an email or send or contact us or any of our sales guys on the call. Okay. So basically, that is how it is. Okay. So basically, I would love to know if we have any questions. Do I have anybody with any question? Please do well to raise your hand, and I'm going to ask you to unmute. If you have any question, please do well to raise your hand, and I'll ask you to unmute. Do I have anybody with any questions whatsoever? Can everyone hear me? Are people here with me? Okay, Bashir. Cool, cool, cool. Hello, Bashir. I just asked you to unmute. Can you unmute? Okay. Hi, Bashir.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Bashir.
Thank you for the work done and the seminar or webinar you just gave us. My question is just you talk about this N8N. I don't know, maybe I couldn't hear anything about it during your lecture.
Okay, I think I showed you a snippet of it. It wasn't loading perfectly well for me, hence why I closed the tab for that. But let's see one more time if it can open up, okay? I mentioned that it's an automation tool that businesses use to, to automate most of their processes at large. All right, so it's just loading there. So I tried to also show us a snapshot of a similar project that has been done inside of anything, just for you to see, to get a feel of okay how it looks like. Okay, we have one here. I have one right here. Okay, so you can see this project was done by one of our own. Okay, a student intern application portal, as you can see. All right. So there are some forms of filters here and there, where people are able to it's working seamlessly, connecting to the Gmail of the sender. Okay. You can see structures like this as well. Okay. And it's also logging in the details into certain spreadsheets. Okay. So one of the first things that you'll see right here is they are submitting a form. All right. People are applying through a form. All of those web forms that you use, all right? So people are applying through a form, and it is what? It is filtering their experience levels. Okay. This is the channel for the people that are not qualified. Okay. So it is churning out the people that are not qualified into some certain areas. The ones that are qualified, it is sending their details to the recruiter. Okay, it is sending their details to what? To the recruiter. Okay, as you can see. All right, so you can see where it is appending the professional details, sending the professionals, the accepted professionals, sending them their emails and all of those things. Okay, so these are certain areas that it works through. Okay, I have most of my guys already on the call, so this is just like a simple walkthrough of that basically. Okay. I hope you got that, Bashir. Is Bashir there? Hi, Bashir. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. All
Got
right.
it.
Superb, superb, superb. So, Bashir, which one of our courses interests you that you would love to go for, or you still want to seek clarity on?
Well, I'm basically just interested in AI automation for data analytics, which I'm very, very interested in. I've done several courses on data analysis, and but I just wanted to like upskill because of this AI is now the recent trend now.
Superb, 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 superb. So, Bashir, with everything we've mentioned, are you looking to basically, are you looking to see anywhere you can kickstart with any of the payment plans to join us?
Um, yes, I'm optimistic about the payment, but I'm not like promising. But by God's grace, since it's going to be on February, I think I'll be able to make
Yeah.
some deposits.
All right, that's superb. Okay, that's superb. Shows your ability that oh you're hopeful and you're confident. That's superb. Thank you very much for that, Bashir. Very, very solid work right there. So
Thank
guys,
you.
any other question, guys? Do I have anybody with any question? Do you offer internship for work experiences? All the courses that goes for 150K or all of them? Claribel, we offer, each and every one of our course for 150,000, all of them, okay? One course for 50 and 150,000 naira, okay? One course for 150,000 naira. That's how we offer it. Okay, and you have the payment option as well, Claribel. Okay, so do we offer internship for work experience? At the moment, no, but we also have what we call an alumni group. Okay, where we put all of our alumni. We also get them, job posts that they can literally apply to, and so on and so forth, like that. We have that in the making. Okay, Claribel. So do I have any question, guys, before we call it a day? Okay, Claribel, you can unmute.
Good evening.
Hi.
Thanks for the talk. It was quite interesting. So what I'm trying to clarify is it all these courses listed that is going for the 150K, or you have to choose one particular course? I didn't actually get your explanation. You said no.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You have to choose one particular course. Anyone that you go for is going for 150,000 naira. Okay.
Wow.
So and you can decide that you want to go into two, you want to also go into, because each course takes 2 months to complete. Okay. Each course goes 2 months to complete as well. Okay. So originally they are all valued at 250,000 naira. Okay, each one of them. Okay, so generally that's just how it is. Okay. So basically, that's just how it is and what goes on around that. Okay, so if you want to go for vibe coding, if you want to go for content creation, any one of them, okay, it's going for 150,000 naira. So, Claribel, which one of them do you find interesting, or would you still want to book like a clarity call to maybe finalize on the one that will be better?
Yeah, I'm quite confused since it was not all of them. I thought it was a package, like all the stuff, and then later you now niche down to the particular one you want. For having it been just one, I'm a little bit skeptical because that's a lot of money, 150K, and then it's just one. Wow.
Well, I think you're just seeing it from the surface of what is being offered. All right. So, if I tell you for a fact that, oh, you want to learn AI for vibe coding, you'll be able to build a site, you'll be able to make content, you'll be able to help businesses build workflows, you'll be able to do data analytics and so on and so forth like that in 2 months. It's not, it's not well uh achievable. Okay, so they go on in weeks, they have particular structures. That is why it is sectionalized that way. Okay, so for example, let's take the vibe coding for example. Okay, you're going to learn how to build applications, all of this in 2 months. Okay, you'll be able to learn how you can build a website, take it for live development, how you can build an application, take it for live development, how you can advance yourself in vibe coding, okay, software development at large, all right, build enterprise-based applications, and all of these things are in weeks, okay, right, such that each and
Is
every one
there a
of us
job guarantee
can,
after taking this course?
okay, so I would love to finish what I'm saying first. So
All right.
all of
Sorry for
this,
interrupting.
no, that's cool, that's cool. So all of the course, right, it takes, by the time you finish any of the program, you'd have finished with at least between 8 to 16 projects. Okay, between 8 to 16 projects that you can put on your portfolio. Okay, now to answer your question, All right. The second question, right? We have the employability package. Okay. By the time you finish your program, you would have been able to seamlessly attack the job market yourself. Okay. Now we have a package where, if you perform excellently well, we choose the best 10 students and we kind of pick them into a group and we're able to still do a deep mentorship and deep structure for them, and still make them, job ready at large. All right. So, but generally, every one of our students that also gets to finish the program on a very good note, they're able to join the alumni group at the end of the day. They are able to get access to job posts, job access that they have not been able to see. Okay. So apart from the fact that we'll walk you through, LinkedIn, how to apply for LinkedIn. I don't know if you've heard of cold emailing before. I don't know if you've heard of cold messaging before, right? You're able to reach out to people, reach out to clients, and you're able to get started with certain areas of their business by helping them build stuff. Okay. I have other areas like Upwork and Fiverr optimization. Okay. You don't want to get started with having it as your main stuff. You just want to be doing it as a side gig. Okay. You can apply for jobs on Upwork, on Fiverr, and you're able to get, proper alignment on all of these things. Did you get that, Claribel?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Claribel, would you love to still book a clarity session to see if we can properly align with your interests on there?
Yeah, I think I would like that because
All
now
right, that's cool.
I'm confused about what to choose.
Okay. It's all enticing, but
Yeah, it is. I'm actually quite interested.
okay, that's cool. All right. So someone one of my colleagues have posted the link to the clarity session in the chat box. So you can pick it up from there, okay? All right. So I think we're going to be ending the notes here. I don't know, does anyone still have any question? Does anyone still have any questions for me? All right, I think we're good to go. Okay, we are good to go. All right. So let's thank you very much, everybody. Okay. If you are still confused, you don't want to. Oh, I think I have someone's hands raised. Okay, Somto. I'm going to ask you to unmute now. Just a moment. Hi, Somto. Can you raise your hand again so I pick you up? Okay, I think I can see you now. Okay. Hi, Somto. You can unmute now.
Hi, like I'm not sure I pronounced it well,
Yeah.
but I
Hi.
mean the insight so far. So I just wanted to confirm,
Okay.
is the on one with you or a member of your team?
Sorry.
I said the clarity section, is it with you or a member of your team?
Okay. So the clarity session is handled by we that are on the governance team. Okay. We are three professionals. So you will either be meeting me. Okay. We're all always in the clarity session together. So it's always with me. We have our COO Muhammad Suleiman, and we also have um, our chief project manager, which is Treasure ESO. Okay, so three of us, we are always on that call to answer your questions and also help you out with your career structures. You'll surely be meeting me there.
Okay.
I am the head of training and operations here, so you surely be meeting me there, right?
Okay. All right.
So you want to book a
Thank
therapy
you.
session?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going for the AI automation, but I just want
Okay.
to, ask some certain questions regarding like I want to get into because I currently work in the finance sector and I'm trying
Okay.
to like find like merge both of them basically.
Hmm. Okay. All right, no problem. So this is what I'll just say. Book your clarity call and let's be able to, get you started. Since it's not majorly an hindrance, you just want to see how you can combine both together and be able to upsell your skill there. Are you looking to maybe build an agency out of it, then charge at finance companies?
Ah,
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
I
You said that's like a far reach, right?
haven't thought that far, but I mean that's like a nice idea.
That's like a nice idea. Okay, that's what you will get from the clarity session. We're going to open your head to several things. Don't worry. Just book your clarity session and we'll be able to help you out. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Somto. All right. Okay. So thank you very much, everybody. If you are still having any confusion, please book a clarity session and we are always there to get you started or always answer your questions and help you out. Okay. So we'll help you out, align to your best interest, and we're able to move ahead. Okay. So cheers, guys. Have a very, very solid night's rest, everyone. And I'm going to see you all in the program. Cheers, guys.